Hey, my name is Patrick, and I just finished an IRONMAN 70.3 triathlon here in Cambridge, Maryland. And I just wanted to share with you my quick story that I got Lyme disease in 2009. I beat it in like 2012 with nutrition and herbs. This is just strictly about I have Lyme. I'm a triathlete now. I was sick for 2 years. Life was not good. I found the right path for me. I stayed on that path. I helped a lot of people along the way, but I had a lot of belief systems that didn't help me, that kept me like trapped for years. My first belief system was that I saw a guy on an Italian bike, racing bike, and he was all decked out in his gear. I said, that will never be me. I will never be an athlete like that again. I will never do that again. And I was okay with that because I was, ambulatory in a car. I felt okay. I wasn't sick anymore from like Lyme, but I knew I would never be riding an Italian bicycle and doing bicycle things. I just knew that. And I'd never be in one of those crazy little outfits everybody wears who rides those bikes. That became not true. For me, I made a mistake one day and entered a 5K, and I thought it was a relay race, and I was running a 1K. Turned out the 1K was a 5K, and I had to run the 5K. So I ran the 5K, and I was okay. And that changed my belief systems that I can't run a 5K because I just did. Then I ran several 5Ks. Then I ran 6Ks. I used to call myself a quarter marathoner, right? Because I would do like a 6 mile run, a 6 mile, like literally it was called like the half of the half. And I would call myself a quarter marathoner, right? So I'm just telling you and encouraging you today that it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you can't walk to the bottom of the street, to the stop sign, if you can't walk to get your mail, if you struggle with walking one time around the track, all I'm sharing with you is that is a belief system that may or may not be true. I was told by my father that at 43 I couldn't do triathlons. You're too old for triathlons. Don't do triathlons. I'm 50 doing Ironmans. He had a belief system about my life that may or may not have been true. Let me prove that to not be true. And sometimes we have belief systems. Well, all we are belief systems. Our life is literally a belief system. And all belief systems may or may not be true. That's it. End of story. I was told that you can't do triathlons because you have Lyme disease and it could spark you could go into remission. Your body may not recover. So I was like, okay. So that was like 5 years ago. So I ran a marathon. I ran a sprint triathlon on Saturday. And then I got up Sunday morning and did another sprint triathlon. So 2 triathlons back to back. People don't do that kind of crap. I did it just to prove the theory that belief system may or may not be true. Turns out it's not true. I did just as good as the second triathlon as I did in the first. All of us are capable of so much more than we know. The wall that is in front of you, you can knock it down today. The wall that's in front of you, you can knock it down tomorrow. Whenever you're ready, you can knock that wall down. That is there because it's held up by belief systems that may or may not be true. Sometimes those belief systems are a mile long or they're paper thin, but either way they exist. And either way they're either life-giving or life-taking. And who we are and what we are surrounded by our thoughts about a certain thing. I can never. It's not true. It wasn't true for me. Therefore, it's not true for you. If you are in a bubble that isn't supporting you, then you have to get out of that bubble. If you can't get out of that bubble, here's my email address. Email me. You're now out of that bubble because you can't talk to me and be in that bubble. You're out of that bubble if you're talking to me. It's just that simple. We just break through, get to the next phase, heal ourselves, and then turn around and go get the other people that we need to heal. Because free people, right? And hurt people. And I'm a free person now. I'm of a free kind, and my belief systems are may or may not be true for me, like they may or may not be true for you, but I try my best to always filter them through a healthy place. Anything is possible. You are capable of any and everything. This is not your last chapter in your book. And I don't care where you are, where you think you are. Reattach that to something beyond your imagination and set it and focus on it and take baby steps to get it. I'm an Ironman today because I signed up for a 5K, which I thought was, it was 5 people in a relay race, and I was going to run 1K. I thought I signed up for a 1K. So 8, 10, 15 years later, I don't know what it is now, 12 years later, I'm an Ironman because I signed up for a 1K. You are capable of so much more than you know. And if you want help, here's my email address. Email me. We'll start the process together. No tricks, no fees, no nothing. I'm here to help. If you're caught in a bubble that you can't get out of, or you don't have a support system that's not really healthy, I'm a healthy support system for you. Reach out anytime. I've helped people as far as Australia. So you can't be farther than Australia. So I'm just letting you know. You're more able, you're more capable, you're stronger than even you believe, than you can absolutely realize. And even when you get to that crazy place where this is it, you can go another hour beyond that, another 2 hours beyond that. So God is good, and Lyme can F itself. And if you need a buddy, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. I'm just letting you know you're not alone, and I'm just letting you know that this is definitely not the end for you. I promise you that. I promise you that. This ain't the end. Wherever you are, this ain't the end.
Bye, guys.